Defensa Info News Channel. Please put like, write a comment, and subscribe. Former President Donald Trump has been driving early discussions inside the White House and Navy leadership about a major reconfiguration of the U.S. Navy's surface force under a concept popularly dubbed the Golden Fleet. The proposal envisions a barbell-shaped force composition with very large, heavily armed platforms at one end, fitted with long-range strike missiles and advanced sensors, and smaller, highly maneuverable vessels at the other end optimized for distributed maritime operations. The move is framed as a response to rising Chinese maritime power and as an attempt to regain asymmetrical advantages at sea. Conversations among senior defense officials and Navy planners have focused on criticisms of existing destroyer designs and on whether new ship classes can deliver greater lethality per dollar. Proponents argue that a mix of heavy long-range platforms and numerous small combatants could complicate adversary targeting and provide flexible force options, while skeptics warn about procurement cost risks and technological maturity of proposed weapon suites. Early planning documents and conceptual requirement studies are expected to be presented to lawmakers as part of upcoming budget cycles. Industrial and budgetary implications are significant. Reviving shipbuilding capacity, expanding domestic yards, and potentially seeking international co-production arrangements are all on the table in industry briefings. Observers note that any ambitious shipbuilding push will require sustained investment, workforce development, and a realistic assessment of shipyard throughput to meet delivery timelines. Debates in Congress will center on affordability, risks to shipbuilding schedules, and how new procurement priorities interact with existing programs. Strategic trade-offs are central to the policy discussion. Large ships with heavy missile complements may present high value as long-range deterrents, but they could also be expensive, high-value targets in a contested maritime environment. Conversely, a dispersed fleet of smaller vessels can be produced faster and in greater numbers, but may offer less endurance and sensor range on individual hulls. Decision-makers must weigh survivability, sustainment, and the overall capacity to project sustained naval power across oceanic theaters. What follows will hinge on political consensus, congressional funding, and industrial capacity. Expect a steady stream of design studies, congressional hearings, and industry roadmaps as the Navy and Department of Defense translate the Golden Fleet concept into testable requirements and costed acquisition plans. The debate will shape U.S. maritime posture for decades and influence allied shipbuilding and procurement choices worldwide.